Morning, get ready with me for school. Little debrief on Senior Assassin. Ooh, she giving jawline. Yesterday was purge day. Last night was actually like one of the scariest nights of my life. Just let me tell you. So after I sat outside of one of my target's house for 2 hours and still didn't get her, I followed my other target home from her practice. This sounds so creepy. And for those of you who don't know Senior Assassin, this is completely normal. When she got home, she wouldn't get out of her car. So we sat in front of her house for like a couple minutes. And then all of a sudden, 2 other cars pull up. And I'm like, who the fuck? I thought it was someone who lived in the neighborhood and was like, I don't know, about to yell at me or I don't know. These heatless curls turned out good, period. Okay, so I had my friend in the car, but she was just there for moral support. My partner and her partner were in a different car and they were on their way, but they weren't there yet. So we find out who the people are. They get out of their car. I was kind of just like, oh, what's going on? Like, I know these people don't have me. What are they doing? So they get out and I see one of the guys and I was like, oh, I thought he had an alliance with my friend in the car. He just apparently had an alliance with just her partner. Sus. So I roll my window down. I'm like, oh, hey, like, what's up? Like, you trying to help me? Like, what's good? They started shooting. This was honestly so frightening. 2 other guys got out of the other car and they started shooting. They're water guns. Sorry, I should have disclaimed that. Thank God I rolled the window up in time. And then my doors were locked. They're like coming around to each door and like trying to open it. I was like, oh my God. So then my target starts driving away. So obviously I'm going to follow her because like what else am I supposed to do? It's purge day. We drive around like she's just driving like to drive, you know, like she doesn't know where she's going. At least I don't think she does. And we're just like driving around and then another car pulls up. I recognize them. Those were the people who actually had me as like their target. So I was like, oh shit. So 3 cars are following me. This is where things took a turn. So my target goes into this neighborhood, right? I don't know if she tried to trap me, but this was really not nice. It's a cul-de-sac at the end. So she turns around in the cul-de-sac. She pulls out of the cul-de-sac and as I'm turning around the cul-de-sac, they block their cars so I can't get out of the cul-de-sac. I'm like, bro. Me and my friend are freaking out because they all get out of their cars with their water guns. And they're all guys, so they're like acting like they're the shit, you know? And they start like spraying my car, which like, I don't care. Sure, give it a wash. The pollen is crazy out here. Pounding on our doors. They're like, bro, like just give up. And I was like, who do you think I am? I drive up on the people's driveway and somehow managed to get out. I'm gonna just leave it at that. It was smart, I'm not gonna lie. But by the time I get back to her house, she's already in her house. And I was like, so like I did all that for nothing. So then I started to call my partner who still has not showed up. We start driving. Spoiler they all found us. My partner started to drive back to her house. And so I was like, well, what do I do? Because at this point, my mom called me and said that there's 3 cars waiting outside of my house. So I can't go home. Like, there's no way for me to get inside my house. So I'm like, what the heck do I do? My partner and my friend get into her house because she pulls in the garage and closes it before they can get there. Like, they're safe. I like skirt into her driveway and they're like about to open the garage. One of the cars traps me in the... I knew it was a trap. And I'm like, shit, where am I? Like, again, they all get out of their cars. They all have their phones out and they're like recording and spraying my car because like you have to record for like proof that you got someone. And I was just sitting in there and I was like, holy crap, like what do I do? And my phone was at 3%. We're literally like, we have all night, like we'll stay here. And I was like, you're crazy. I know this seems like really crazy because it's just a game, but like I'm not getting out to these dudes. That's just embarrassing, first of all. Second of all, I'm not even like friends with them, so it's weird. And third of all, one of my targets is on crutches, so the way that we still haven't gotten her is embarrassing. And also I'm just like really competitive, so like we sit there for like maybe like 20 minutes or something, and I'm like starting to get like freaked out. And my parents at this point were like, girl, it's like 10:30, it's a school night, get your ass home. I was like, ooh, you raised your daughter to not be a quitter though. I usually don't wear makeup to school, but I feel like I need to keep doing things because the story is so freaking long. This was all in the span of like maybe 2 hours. They end up like getting out of the driveway for some reason. I don't know why, because they were really like talking their crap, like they weren't budging. So I was like, all right, I'm taking my chances. I had to drop my friend off, which was so scary because the way her neighborhood is just like one like street, like a narrow street, so they could have trapped me in there too. I like go in her neighborhood and I barely stop the car and she like jumps out and runs. At this point I was like, I just want to go home, like getting my targets tonight. I'm not trying to do this. Start like driving home, lost them a little bit from like a couple like red lights maybe. And so finally like I get home, like I run inside and I get in safely, thank the Lord. I look on my phone and they are sitting outside my house, because at this point the people who were sitting outside my house before left, because they were sitting outside my house for like 2 hours. Crazy. I'm saying that and I literally did that. Yeah, they were just sitting in my cul-de-sac for a second. And I was just giggling a little bit because how did you trap me twice and still didn't get me? Crazy. No, but like, I know you guys might be thinking you're actually crazy. This is just a game. But I'm not about it like surrender. That's crazy. Anyways, I'm all ready to go to school. Now I get to wear my floaty and feel safe. Keep you guys updated on the rest. Have a great day, y'all. Love you guys so much. Bye.